Hey, this is Ken Hayashi, and on this video, all you Harry Potter fans out there, I'd like to ask you this question. Is Hayashi the real Harry? And in this video, I'm going to reference the chicken or the egg. So stay tuned. Okay, everyone here? Alright, so the chicken or the egg concept, do you know what that concept is? It's basically what came first. Did the chicken come first or did the egg come first? You know, if you really think about it, it's like, okay, well, the chicken has to come from an egg, right? So the chicken, or the egg had to come first, right? But you're thinking at the same time, who laid the egg, right? So did the chicken or the egg, which one came first? Okay, so in reference to all you Harry Potter fans out there in Harry Potter, if you haven't seen my video, check out my other video. I'll give you the link at the end of it where I prove that reality about Harry Potter. Harry Potter is based on a story about a kid that finds out he's a wizard and goes to the school of wizardry, the boarding school of wizardry, and his adventures and his growth in the school of wizardry. Okay, that's the story. Alright. If you watch the video, you can know that it relates very closely to my life when I was a kid. That was that kid. Well, is that real? Okay, well, let's go over it this way. In 1990 is when I went to the real School of Magic. There really is a School of Magic, and I explained that in my other video, so I'm not going to do it here. But make sure you check that out as well. So I actually did go to the only real credited School of Magic. It's called the Academy of Magical Arts Junior Program. There's only one in the entire world, and it's inside of a castle. So I went to that school from 1990 through 96. Okay? And in the other videos, I'll document that. Now, Harry Potter came out in 97. Now think about that. It's not like the other way around where the movie came out first, I got inspired by the movie, and then magically had, made my life resemble the Harry Potter story. That's not what happened. It's the other way around. I came first in 1990, from 1990 to 96, and I was very well recognized and reviewed and very famous, world famous in fact. And then I quit magic, and as that happened, the Harry Potter series, JK Rowling came up with that story. Obviously it was dramatized. Alright? So, at the end of this video, I want you to vote, or now, whatever. Go ahead and subscribe. If you subscribe now, you will get the additional, I can't even pull it out of my mouth, okay, the additional movie evidence videos that are going to explain, was it really me, Hayashi, that inspired Harry? Okay, so I'll talk about that later. So then, at the same time, right now, go ahead and comment down below of your vote. Especially all you Harry Potter fans out there. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you got to vote on this story. I'm the only one that's ever going to come up with this story. That the Harry Potter series was based on my life. Now, here's another quick story. If you watch my other videos, you'll notice that the Karate Kid, the movie back in 1984, The Karate Kid with Pat Morita and Daniel LaRusso, I forget, Ralph Macchio that plays Daniel LaRusso, that I actually do say, hey, you know what, I was a Karate Kid. But the movie came out in 1984, and very funny enough, my life, unfortunately, mirrored that life of Daniel LaRusso in the movie. So what ends up happening is, I actually, when I was a kid, I was bullied. Alright, and the video explains that at the end of the movie, at the end of this video. I got bullied when I was a kid. And then what ended up happening was my mom ends up taking me to a karate school, and guess who ends up is a black belt at that school? The kid that's bullying me, right? So it's kind of, it sucks, right? And at the end of by the time I was a senior in high school, what ended up happening was I go to a national competition showing off martial arts, and I win national competition along with my team. And this kid that bullied me is nowhere to be seen. So basically, just like the movie, I mirror kind of like how the movie was like. I was the kid that was bullied. At the end, I show him off at a martial art competition. The kid was not even nowhere to be seen. So that is very similar to my life. However, the movie came out first. in 1984. And then my life kind of resembled that from the time of 1990 through 92. All right? So that is an example of the chicken and the egg. I came out afterwards, that story came out afterwards, so no, the movie was not written about my life. Now think about the Harry Potter. My life came first, and all someone had to do was open up a newspaper. So that's the thing right here. Go ahead at this point, put your vote down there if you're a true Harry Potter fan. Hell, say that I'm not Harry Potter. I don't care. Okay, say I'm not. Say I'm not. No, he's not Harry Potter, whatever. But go ahead and share this video with another Potterhead, a serious Harry Potter fan, and we'll just go from there. Alright? Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video about the chicken or the egg, which came first, on Was Hayashi the Real Harry? So, if you want to check out any of my videos, click the video over to the left. That is the full story about the Karate Kid and how closely my life resembled the Karate Kid movie, the 1984 version. And over to the video to the right is the longer version of the movie where I talk about how the movie Harry Potter closely resembles my life. Click on that video to the right. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, especially if you want to get more evidence videos about how closely this resembles my life. Comment down below of all you Harry Potter fans if you haven't already about whether you believe me or not, and also comment on next videos as well as I continue to show evidence after evidence of how closely the Harry Potter series resembles my life. Subscribe, comment, like or unlike, and then finally share the video with another Potterhead. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.